What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today in this video we're going to talk about 9 mega cap stocks in this video. But before we get started, please hit that thumbs up button. That is greatly appreciated and that really helps out with YouTube algorithm. And if you want to support the channel and get my daily trade ideas, my swing trade ideas, 3 days of live trading in my Discord, definitely check out the Patreon. I'll leave a link down below in the description. And if you are new to this channel, consider subscribing. And now let's get right into it, guys. On Apple, stock is down 0.34%, and you gotta give it to Apple, guys. I mean, this is where I bought the dip, and within what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9th day today, Apple stock rallied. That's a big number, $23, almost 180 today. And we talked about it last night that Apple needs to get above 50-day moving average right here and also needs to break 180. And only if that happens, you're going to see Apple, at least in the short term, closing this gap on top just below 182. Now Bollinger Band on top also expanding, so I think maybe we could see some consolidation on Apple. And this is going to be a dip buy in the short term if you're day trading Apple. And also, guys, this could turn into a inverse head and shoulder also. I mean, we got this left shoulder right here. This is the head. And if this thing pulls back, I would say between 173 to 177, anything right here, we could see inverse head and shoulder on Apple. And also, I mean, if this thing consolidates right here, this could turn into a flag and we could see another breakout, and Apple can go all the way up to 190.69 to close that gap on top. So there could be more upside on Apple stock, but it's just a matter of time. And we also have earnings coming on Apple, I think, next month. So now on Apple stock, and it is next month, you want to watch 177, and below that we also have support around 175, 173. To the upside, Apple needs to break 50-day moving average right here, close to 179, 180 also, and above 180. You're going to see Apple closing this gap at 181.47, and then we also have resistance right here at 183. So Apple could be getting ready, some consolidation, and then we could see another big move to the upside on Apple stock before the earnings. On Tesla stock, it's up 1.5%, and look at this massive rally all the way up to almost 269. Now, I was eyeing Tesla today, maybe again 252. That would be a better entry for a nice day trade on Tesla, but unfortunately, I did not trade anything today, guys. I was eyeing Tesla, and look at this. It was actually holding a higher low. Tesla did not get down to 252. 257 was the low for the day. And that is this 20-day moving average right here, getting a strong bounce. And then what happened, guys? From 257 going up to 269 almost, a huge move on Tesla. And now it's a breakout, sitting above 262 before closing. And that opens the door to a move all the way up to 278 to 280. And then the gap above just under 290. Below 262, we have support 257.40, 252 on Tesla. On Microsoft, it's down 0.43% and not quite getting that breakout above 330, failing and now closing just under 330. So now we have support on Microsoft 325, 322, 319, 13-day moving average right here. To the upside, it needs to hold above 325, and if that happens, we get a pullback, a higher low on Microsoft, and then we see a breakout above 330, this resistance trend line from the top. Then you're going to see a massive rally all the way up to 339, and then the gap above 345. On Amazon, it's up 0.95%, and just like we talked about it last night, 130 plus, getting rejection, and then coming down and now trading just below 130. So tomorrow on Amazon, but we did break out from this high right here, and that is around 130.52. New high today, 130.74. So we're making some progress right here on Amazon. And 130 can break and hold, and then also Amazon gets above 131.52, 20-day moving average right here, then you're going to see a quick trip up to 135. Now Amazon gets rejected from 131.52, or like today from 130. Watch out for a pullback down here to 127 to 126, which is a key level here on Amazon. And if that gives up, you're going to see a flush all the way down to 118. On Google stock for the second day, not breaking above this trend line right here and getting rejected at 140. Today we went slightly higher, almost 141. So, I mean, this was a really good chance to short Google right here. But nothing big today unless you're swinging those puts or your short position on shares. Google stock, it needs to get above 140, and only if that happens, 142 to 145 possible. Or we could see, I mean, we got a doji indecision candle, so we found buyers, we found sellers, and someone is going to win. If this thing cannot get that breakout, you're going to see a dump off down to 137.94 to this 5-day moving average right here. And this uptrend on Google breaks, this thing will come down to 135, and this is going to be a big level of support on Google stock. And then we can talk about more downside down to 133 to even 130. On Nvidia stock, it's up 1.16%, and again, just like I said last night, finding resistance at 460. Almost got that breakout, but we found some sellers, and now came down and holding above blue line 5-day moving average right here, 451, well above 451. So we do have support between 450 to 448 right here, and this mini uptrend looks nice in the short term, but Nvidia, I think, just buying time, and this head and shoulder pattern plays out, guys. I mean, this thing can go down big time. Now, I'm not saying it's going to happen tomorrow or anytime soon. Obviously, this is a big stock, so it's going to take time for a big move to the downside. It's gonna need some bad catalyst also, and a lot more selling from big institutional buyers. They're holding shares. We saw just one guy selling, the CEO, and from 500 down to almost 400. So imagine 3 other people selling, maybe even 5. This thing will be down here close to 400, 350 again. So Nvidia, I think it's just buying time. And I mean, who would want to buy Nvidia here at 460 a share? That is expensive. So Nvidia stock, you want to watch 460 and above. Yes, it opens the door to this resistance right here, that previous all-time high. Well, we got multiple all-time highs on Nvidia. So that was the first one, I think, right here, and that is around 482. And to the downside, 451 to 448, we have strong support and this trend line right here. And if that breaks right here, you're going to see a move down to 437 to 420 on Nvidia stock. On Netflix is down 3.27%, and again some news came out, and I'm not even sure what the news is today. I haven't had a chance to look at it, guys. So there were some bad news about earnings, I think, and this thing took a dump off again, down almost $13 on the day, and now we broke the support. I mean, it was making this nice progress to the upside, and now it's below 376. So the next thing, the only thing can save this stock from falling, earnings, and that is coming next week. So now we got support down here around 364, and then the gap below 341.38 to the upside. Now we got resistance at 376 right here, 378, 384.67, and I don't think Netflix going anywhere above 384.67 before earnings, unless we get some new upgrades from another analyst or something good here on Netflix, and then we could see that move to the upside. On Meta, it's up 1% and getting up to almost 326 today, close to 325, and then we saw a bit of a pullback. And why? I mean, look at this. Upper Bollinger Band sitting at 318.82, and the stock for multiple days now trading above upper Bollinger Band, and that is called Meta, guys. I mean, this is insane. It's getting really overbought to the upside, but no significant pullback, not even retesting this breakout down here. So now, I mean, yesterday we saw a nice juicy pullback, but the dip was instantly bought up at 312. Now to the upside, 326, resistant to watch. And just because of this earnings, I'm not shorting. Otherwise, I would open up a short position on Meta right here, close to 326. So now you got to wait for the earnings and then maybe take a position, short or long, depending on the earnings. But I'm not doing anything here on Meta. To the downside, we have strong support, 316, and then right here also now we got support 313 to 312. This previous high and this 5-day moving average right here sitting at 313. And only if that gives up, then watch out for the support and the retest around 305 on Meta. So AMD, I'm not able to cover the stock today because somehow when I'm trying to pull up here on Webull, it's not showing up. Something is going on. Maybe they're doing some updates or something. It's not coming up. I'll do it tomorrow, but nothing going big on AMD. We just had a breakout, and I think it was up to 110 today. So that is where upper Bollinger Band is sitting. So if you get a pullback, I would say watch 106 to 107 as a support, and then we also have support around 105 on AMD, and to the upside we got a gap just above 115. And that's all I have for you guys in this video. Thank you so much for watching.